Hairstyles. Today I have Jill with me. She's a really good friend. We are going to chop off her hair. She's wanted to forever, but she's been scared. But we finally got her to this point. I'm super excited. Okay, we're going to do an asymmetrical, okay? We're going to come short over here. Not as quite as short on my side, but we are going to go short here. Anyway, let's just start. It's going to be fun. Okay, I'm going to just take half of her hair and just put it out of the way. If they have not as much hair, you don't have to put half of it up. I'm just doing this so I can get a good guideline back here. Okay, so you can see how her hairline is. It kind of goes in an M like this. So I'm going to cut up to this hairline, and we're obviously going to just take the buzzer to that and take that little bit of hair off. Okay, so I'm just going to pull that down straight. I'm just going to kind of point cut into this. To get this length off. Just hold that tight against the head. Okay, then this side, again, just hold it tight. Just point cut into that. So yeah, I'm super excited she's letting us videotape this. This is going to be an awesome, awesome change for her. Okay, now I'm going to take the other half down, and then that way, see, you can see through this hair, you can see that guide point. So, just going to cut into that. Okay, and this side. Okay, so I've got the back length off, okay? I'm just going to leave that for a minute. All right, now I'm going to start up here in the crown. Okay, you're going to want to see the way that you're going to dry the hair, okay? So we're going to want to pull this forward and to the side. This is the way we're going to dry it. Okay, so up here on top, I'm going to come up, just going to leave it just over 2 inches long. Because we're going to want this fun and just so she can kind of grab at it, okay? So, just point cut into that. And then when we're all done cutting, I'm going to really texture it a whole bunch. Okay? Hold this out from the head. And if you're a little nervous, just keep it a little longer. You can always come back through, cut it shorter. So just decide how long, you're thinking you want it. Okay, so I've just come a 90-degree out from her head. Okay, this just come down. Okay, now it's going to drop. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay, now you're going to just take a section next to that section that you just cut. Again, just point cut into that. And these ends, like I said, we'll go back through and texture. So it's really piecey. And after I cut my section, you can see I let some out and then I push the rest up out of my way. And if you need to, you can just use, a clip or whatever to get that hair out of your way. Just hold that out. Okay. Now, we're getting to this side of the head. Again, just pull out straight 90 degree. Okay, right here, pull out from the head, straight out. Okay, then you're going to let that fall. Okay, now I'm going to take this hair, pull over her ear. Now she wants it a little bit longer over her ear, so I'm going to take and do a guideline about right here. That's where I'm going to cut into. And I'm pulling this hair forward from the side. Okay, and then I'm just going to chop into this a little bit. Point cut. Okay, so, okay, that's about right. Okay, now, again, just kind of push this hair where we're going. Oh, this is the fun part. Okay, so come down here from the ear. You can see how mine's up from my ear, like the middle of my ear. I'm coming down, angle down more, because she wants it a little bit longer. Okay, sorry that's in your face for a minute. Okay, so I'm leaving that. I think we're going to go a little shorter, but I'm leaving it for now. Then we're going to pull this straight out and come and chop into this. Okay, that's when we're coming up into this hair also. Okay, guide point there, come in, chop into this. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, now obviously we want this really piecey and to blow this way, okay? So I'm going to hold this out, and I'm just going to take big chunks, make it uneven. Okay, sorry, I'm just looking here. Okay, I'm going to come back and texturize that and then cut into it more, okay? But we're going to do that so far. Okay, then we're going to come to this side, hold up in the middle again, take that length, and after, like I say, we can take it shorter even, but with Jill, we're going to just leave it a little bit longer, let her feel, kind of see what she thinks, then we can always go shorter. Notice I'm still just holding it out, straight out from her head. Okay, now this, I'm gonna just angle up a tiny bit, just so we can start getting a little bit of length, because we're wanting to bring it down in this way, okay? So just gonna hold it up a little bit more than just straight out. So it falls a little longer. See, if you hold that out, and then you drop, and it's a little bit longer through there. The more you can cut choppy in a haircut like this, better off you'll be. Okay, angle this up. So that all can fall along. Okay, now, so we've got this part, you know, pretty much done there. Okay, now what you're going to want to do is come to this side, and we're going to see what length we want it here. Okay, so we're going to come straight across here, about to her chin length there. Okay, so I'm just going to hold this down and just totally chop into that. Oh, it's already so cute. I'm so excited. Okay, now I'm going to come on this side. Okay, I'm going to hold this hair out, straight out, chop into this. Because you don't want too much bulk on this side, okay? So, this is always your guide point, okay? That's what falls along. So you always want to go from that point. Okay, so come take that corner. Okay, now this, same thing, but you can see that guide point right there. See that? Okay, but I'm going to angle up this way. So it takes out the bulk through that area when it falls, but yet you still have this length up here. Okay. You freaking out yet?
A little.
Yeah. Watching all that hair drop, huh? That's okay. Oh, that's all good. Okay, yeah, that's looking really cute. Okay, this here, really bulky. So we're gonna just take it in a little bit more and then texture it really, really, really good. Again, that's a key to this haircut. Choppy, lots of texture. Okay, now this area, you can come in, just chop at it a little. Okay. Okay, now the length, I am going to come in, chop at that. It's a little bit too long for the look we're wanting. Then I'm just going to take the buzzers, just take a little bit of that hair off. Okay, now really fun. Okay, texturizing shears. Okay, you're going to want to hold that up. Don't go like way close to the scalp. Just come up where it starts to bend. And then I'm just going to do it all the way up. Usually you just kind of go in and out. But with this haircut, I'm going to texture it over and over. I mean, watch what you're doing. Don't overdo it. But really, and with Jill's hair, she has enough of it. She needs like a lot of texture. So when I hold out that hair, it's almost like I'm combing her hair as I shut it like this. See that? So I go back and forth, open and shut, all through this back. You just don't want this heavy, and she has enough hair that it could turn heavy, so that's why we're doing so much texture. Okay, all through the sides. And what we've decided too is in her front area, like where I have my dark underneath, we are going to take a section of her hair and we're going to bleach it out, and then we're going to put a red in it, which will be super fun. It'll look so good. So yeah, we'll have another picture for you guys with the red in it. See how I'm just taking those shears through all that. All through the front of those bangs so they're not heavy, so it's more wispy. Okay, then after that, you're just going to comb out all the hair that you've done. Okay, and the way you know that you have enough texture is if it kind of stays up. See that? Okay, so see how it's kind of fallen still? We can do a little bit more. Okay, comb that out. Okay, this, let's see, I'm going to have you look at it before I cut it. You might want it that way. Is that, I know it's going to be so cute. Is this still too long?
I think let's leave it.
Let's leave it? Okay. Okay, so we're going to leave that. I am going to just texture in here a little bit more. In fact, I'm going to just use my shears, okay? I'm going to come in. I'm just going to cut long pieces out. So it's chunky and soft. So there's long and short. Same thing over here. It kind of seems just one length. Yeah, don't freak out on me till we style it. No. Okay, so I'm going to hold this out, you guys, and just go in, take chunks. Big long ones, short ones. Okay, yeah, that, because see, you're gonna wanna poke this out here so you can see how that's too long. So the length is good, but you need to take a little bit more. So I'm gonna take this part off. Because if that part's too long, it won't style the way you want it. Okay, now you guys, what we're going to do, I'm going to check her front. Okay, her front seems a little bit too heavy still. So I'm going to leave a little bit of bang out right there. I'm going to hold this up, and I'm really going to just take big chunks. And a little bit more texture, you guys, through these ends to make it soft. Okay, and if you guys can see this, see how it looks a little bit thick and bulky? Just to soften it, because I don't want a real thick look. Again, I'm just going to texture, texture, texture. Okay, and then after we dry it, I'm going to flat iron it and stuff and go to style it. And then if we want to take different parts shorter, whatever we want to do, we can do. We just need to dry it and see where we're at, okay? Okay, add volume mousse, gets on the hair strand and swells it, which we love, love, love. Just make sure you mix it up good in the hair. Okay, now to dry it. For that, we're just going to dry down just normal. And what's nice is, especially with palettes like that here, once you cut it and you dry it, you know how it's going to lay. Because sometimes cutting palettes, when it's wet, it always obviously doesn't dry the same way. So you can always, you know, cut it different. Okay, so Jill, same thing for you. I'm going to dry this down and then just dry this really, really messy back here. Yeah, it's going to be really fun when we put the red in. So I will show you guys when we put the red in. I mean, it'll still look great, you know, with the dark, but that'll be really fun. Okay, don't look around on the side, but I just want to see where I'm drawing. Now fun time, okay? Take the flat iron, just grab this hair, which, see that you guys? That's texture, okay? Like when you have short hair and it's not like being funky, make sure you put a ton of texture in, because like that, I just dried it and it's pretty pretty much standing up. So, but we want more of a straight look. So I'm just going to come in. Just going to want to come straight out. Same in the back, sides. This front you just kind of want down. Okay, and now to make it fun, sorry I gotta come in front here. I'm just gonna take this and go a little bit, kind of flip that just a little bit. Okay, and out here, make sure you pull this straight out also on the sides. Oh, that's super. Okay, so this right here, I'm just going to grab, I'm just going to kind of cut into that. It's a little bit too long. Just don't want that hitting her in the eyes, obviously. Okay, now the finishing touch, which is what makes the haircut, the texture in this is from Bedhead. It's called Manipulator. And I'm using about this much to start off with, okay? Okay, Jill, I'm just going to rub that in my hands. I'm going to get you up to where you can see it. Okay, you guys. Now I'm going to come and I'm going to start in her front area and by her ears. And just start piecing this out. So just kind of grab at it, Jill, and piece it. Okay, and then come up through here, come through the bang area, piece that out. And you really want to use your product good, because that's what makes a haircut, is a product, you know, that you're using. Okay? Again, I'm going to use a little bit more, okay? Rub it in. Through this area. Okay, in the back, I'm just kind of grabbing at it. In the bottom. So you can see with her calic right here, I'm just going to take and just kind of chop into that a little bit. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to turn you around and see what we're going to... Oh my cuteness. Okay, now this, you guys, I can see that this needs to be blended a little more and a little bit thin through here. Can you guys see that? See how it's long and it's kind of short here? So we're going to want to blend out a little bit and take a little bit more hair out, more texture, okay? Okay. So, we come in here, cut into that, chunky. Up through here. Okay, then thinning shears, because you can see how that's a little bit bulky still. Just come in here, so this will be a little bit more wispy. See, you can already tell how much better that is. Okay, so I'm going to bring that out a little bit more. Okay, then I'm to take my comb and I'm just going to kind of wrap this up a little bit, back comb it, and then spray it. Okay, back comb it through here a little. Again, spray it. Gotta love the spray. Okay, now let me check her front and see if we need to. Oh my gosh, Jill. It's so cute! I love it on you. So cute. Okay, you guys, there we go. Super fun change for Jill. You can just grab your hairspray, pull at it. The thing with the haircut like this too, the more messy and piecey you get it, the better off you're going to be. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will let you know when we get that red in there, because you can see how cute that's going to be. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. See ya.